Welcome back, folks, to Nerdio Commentaries, Sonic and the Secret Rings playthrough. We finally finished the tutorials, now let's get to the game. This is our first introduction between Sonic and Erazor Djinn.
Bum bum bum.
Pretty nice visual effects for a storybook there, eh?
Definitely.
What's that all about? Talk about close shaves. Maybe you know where I can
Ah, Sonic, you're fast enough to dodge that, come on. Or maybe not yet, because we didn't get the speed power up, and you are dogging it pretty bad.
True.
So what's your first take on this new villain for Sonic?
Well, he seems a little bit more threatening than Eggman. He lacks the robots, though.
Mm-hmm. He does have Phantom Genies. Oh yeah, the sword, too. Yeah, his name, I think, is a play on the fact that he has that razor-sharp sword. And
yes.
as he explains, he's erasing the pages of the, Arabian Nights to gain their power. So he's erasing and razor. There you go.
He's definitely something different for Sonic to take on.
Yeah. Sonic doesn't look like he fits in this world at all.
Not at all.
Which I think is why they made Tails and Knuckles take some of the roles too, just to make it a little more believable.
Yeah, though most of the new games, it seems like they are the only creatures that look like they do.
Mm-hmm. There seem to be an awful lot of those creatures from Sonic's Island, though. It's like,
yeah.
And some of the other people, Team Chaotix or Big, were they maybe initially from that same island, or are they just, other anthropomorphic speaking creatures in other parts of the world?
Maybe like every continent has like a couple of their own or something.
Possibly. I wonder which continent was lucky enough to get Big.
Seriously.
Now Sonic takes his first hit of the game. This is basically this fire that he's just been hit with. It slowly burns down, and as soon as it burns out, his life will be gone.
Definitely a little more threatening than Eggman.
Indeed. So yeah, essentially, it gives you the feeling that you have to complete this game before the fire runs out, but it's all story-based, right? So no matter what, you get to the end of the game and he doesn't die.
Yeah, so you can replay as many levels as you want.
Yeah, actually, that is pretty handy, too, because going through these commentaries, I wasn't even half done the game by the time he said his fire was half out.
Oh, wow.
So if you do the math, he's not going to make it to the end. Luckily, that's
so fast.
Yeah. So here's our first real stage of the game. Heading through the Sand Oasis, we have to find King Shahryar before Erazor gets to him.
Got the ring bonus?
Yeah, that's the skill equipping ability. You choose one of those 4 rings. They give you 4 rings so you can customize each ring for a different, task. Like one could be based on speed, one could be more for control. Things like that.
Pretty good idea, I think, instead of having to switch your ring out every time.
Yeah, switch all your power-ups. I think later on, as you level up, I'm pretty sure you gain enough power-ups that you can equip basically every skill you want. But there are some skills that can't be equipped while other ones are, set up.
Yeah.
So here we go, classic ring collecting for Sonic. And this is one of the games where if you get hit, you don't lose all your rings in one hit.
I still can't figure out when they started doing that, but sometimes it's handy, but it seems a little, too easy.
Yeah, I think Shadow the Hedgehog was the first time that happened.
Interesting.
But ever since then, I like how you can sort of see it as, each character is sort of gaining power over time. Like, one hit would make them lose them all, but now they're strong enough to maintain their collection of rings.
Ah, that makes sense.
Kind of makes it frustrating for Eggman, though, but...
He almost had him going in Unleashed. He had a pretty good idea there.
Yeah. Yeah, Unleashed was pretty cool. I'm going to have fun playing through that one again. I was saying, that was one of the downsides to where my Wii actually died on me. I lost all my data. But on the plus side, I get to play all the games again.
Definitely. That is always a plus.
So that silver ring there, that gives you a 20 ring power up immediately. Those are always good to pick up, because that essentially saves you from one hit. And Sonic keeps grabbing those little white pearly things, which we don't know what they do yet. But As any
In
good,
due time.
yep, as any good gamer will tell you, you got to collect everything you can find anyway.
Now, as far as, I guess, first levels in Sonic games, they're always usually, like, pretty flashy and cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking mostly of Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh yeah, the city escape.
So how would you rate this one, I guess, like, with all the first levels?
This one's not bad for like an introductory one, I guess. It's probably not like on par with City Escape and what else was there? I don't know. It's all right as on its own.
Yeah.
But as far as first levels go, I would say yeah, City Escape is right up there. That and Angel Island wasn't bad too from Sonic 3.
Oh yeah, that was definitely fun. And it's the first time we see Knuckles, I believe.
Oh yeah, which kind of begs the question in that the first time we see Knuckles in that game, Super Sonic gets punched by him and loses his emeralds. How strong is Knuckles in that game?
I know, right? Like, that must have been one heck of a sucker punch.
Oh yeah. Although I think a logical way to explain it would be that maybe he had a piece of the Master Emerald in his hand.
Yeah, that would definitely make some sense.
Yeah, because as we know, later on in the series, Knuckles is able to, put the emerald back together. Plus, the Master Emerald is supposed to cancel the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
So, that's the only way I can explain it.
And that's a good enough explanation for me.
Mm-hmm. So this part here, it's all about tilting the remote left and right to move Sonic along the edge. And it's not just a straightforward, hold right to get moving. You gotta watch out for barriers and things. These get pretty brutal later on.
Oh man.
The last,
even right now.
yeah, the last stage I'm thinking of is if you go too fast, the platform below you starts to fall apart from under your feet.
Oh, so you don't have enough time to like wait for the thing?
Exactly. You can't just speed right up to it. You gotta slowly go and break the floor apart bit by bit. Because if you go too fast, you're dropping anyway.
Huh.
Alright, Sonic back to the running part. I always think of parts like where he's on that little ledge, and people that play speed runs through games, they must hate parts that force you to slow down like that.
Oh, definitely. Though I'm sure that some of them have probably found like some kind of glitch to skip it.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's what speed runs are all about, glitching the system, eh?
Yep. So it's always a little more impressive when you see people that don't glitch.
Yeah. Alright, we're almost at the end of the stage. Nice little line of rings here. It's at times like this I wish I had the speed break already.
No kidding.
So Sonic made it to King Shahryar's palace. Got a nice bronze medal on that one.
Not bad.
At some point, I probably won't record these parts, but I'm going to go back and actually try and get gold medals on everything, just because I want to be able to say I've completed this game all the way through.
And how far did you get before the Wii lost all the memory?
I didn't have all the missions beat. Like, once I unlocked the final bosses, that was all I really wanted to do, because they were fun.
Yeah.
Alright, we're coming to the end here, folks. Catch us in part number 4.
See ya!